And hello everyone, Gabe the Izzard here on a beautiful Thursday on September 23rd. I am in North Little Rock, Arkansas, the downtown area, also known as Argenta. I am at the base of the Main Street Bridge here by National Pawn Shop, Riverfront Place to the west, East Washington to the east. This is Main Street, and I am walking up Main Street to the end of Main Street, and you will see where that is. So, strap on your walking shoes, get your water bottle, piece of gum, and go ahead and tag along. I'm not extremely familiar with all of the history of North Little Rock and the downtown, but I do know that it is named Argenta and that there's a silver vein, a vein of silver that is located somewhere in this vicinity. This is one of the main trolley stops. As you can see, I am walking along the trolley route. It will take you into, we'll do a loop here in North Little Rock, a pretty small loop. Takes you up to about 5th Street, 6th Street maybe. And then loops back around and goes back over the river into Little Rock. About to enter the entertainment district. I'm doing a little touch up on the old utility box. But during the pandemic, they would block this off and put tables out here in the center of Main Street for outdoor dining. It was used by a few. It wasn't a huge success, but it was used. There's quite a few restaurants and bars that have opened and stayed open. And this is Galaxy Furniture. This is an extremely cool place. Also, Nana's Organics is located in there, which is a small grocery store, and they also have food. They prepare food. Skinny J's. I've eaten there once. There's a wine bar here. And then the Argenta Drugs, that's the original sign. It is still a pharmacy right here on the corner with a Coca-Cola mural that has been touched up as of recently. And here's the mural of the dogs, Dogtown. I'm not exactly sure why why it's called Dogtown, but it is called Dogtown. Some Argenta Theater, community theater right there, and then some bars and restaurants. This is the old post office, and now it is a library. You can still see that it says United States Post Office there at the top. Another dog. Here is a stucco building. It's kind of got that New Mexico flair to it. No, I am not in Mexico. This was originally designed as a funeral home. Excuse me. Now this is a new plaza that they've made. There's a small splash pad, and then that arching right there, it will actually drip water. Nice swings and meeting place. North Little Rock is really stepping up their downtown game. Some new construction all around here. Of course, this building right here in front of me. As you can see, the tracks for the trolley go over there, and that is the trolley barn where they do maintenance and store the trolleys. So the trolley does go up to 7th Street. And it cuts over west to Maple and comes back south towards Little Rock. This is a trolley stop right here. So basically you just sit right here, wait for the trolley. It's on a loop. Usually it doesn't take more than 10 minutes or so to have the trolley make its presence known. There's Firewater Liquor. If you've been to downtown North Little Rock, you know that has been here for quite a while. You would call it a staple of this area. Lots of cool historic buildings over here. 1909, 1946, the brick building. And then this very sleek Kohler building. Looks like they're having a grand opening, giving away free hot dogs, drinks, and dog artist. The barber shop. And we are about to cross over a railroad bridge here by the, this is a North Little Rock Police substation here, the downtown substation. I didn't catch the plaque on this bridge, but it is an old one. It's kind of cool to be roof level. some fairly new apartments for lease. Be right here in the heart of downtown, right by the train. This bridge used to be lit by some different lighting. Now you can see they have these are actually LED lights, but they've retrofit the lights. If I run across one of the old ones, I'll show. Maybe a little peek of the rail yard there. Okay, look, here is one of the original. You can see the electrical box there, and then where the pole came out. Looking over to the west, Fort Roots is right up there, which is an old, it's a hospital now, Veterans Hospital, but it used to be an old Army base, Army fort. They didn't call them bases. Look here, steps. They go down to a dead end. Main Street is only some 24 blocks long. It eventually becomes John F. Kennedy Drive, or as we refer to it here, JFK. Also Highway 107. A scan of the rail yard with I-30 in the background. There is a lumber wholesaler. And then Union Pacific is directly to the west. And just like that, making our way down. There's a cool pink, it's a pink house right there. North Little Rock does have some pretty cool architecture in their housing styles. It's not quite as old as, say, downtown Little Rock, so it's got a little more of a modern flair to some of it. There's some graffiti on that wall. Another roof level shot. So we're walking out of the Argenta Arts District and entering what has just recently been branded, locally branded, as Mid-City Main Street. And I'm assuming that that's mid-city because you have the Argenta that we just walked through, then you have this section, and then the next which is mid-city, and then the next section, which is like Park Hill, and then it goes into, which I don't even know what the name of that neighborhood is past it before you get to Sherwood. It's not really Lakewood, but this is kind of the mid point. There's a building over there. Got the glass blocks in it. Waiting for the light to turn to make my way. And I am going to go now because there's not anyone coming. So yeah, now the banners have changed to Mid-City Main Street, not the Arts District. How y'all doing? The retaining wall is made of rocks, which when it's cleaned up, it kind of has the giraffe design. That is the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, North Little Rock Center. I didn't know that they actually had a small campus here in North Little Rock. It's interesting. Multicultural Expo Center. Here in between 14th and 15th is a huge vacant area with 3 sets of steps. There's 1, 2, 3 going up to this vacant area. One can really only wonder what was there. Was it a house? Was it a business? It's been gone as long as I can remember. There was probably houses at one time, and the houses get torn down to make room for businesses. Then you have a lot of houses that are turned into businesses or residential homes. And yes, that is one cool looking building right there. Walk behind this guy because he's obviously in a hurry. Huge swaths of empty lots. This east side of Main Street over here is a little hidden gem. The neighborhood has kind of ran down itself and slowly picking itself back up, but I would say that this would be a investor's opportunity to snatch some of these properties up or vacant lots. This is in close proximity to downtown North Little Rock and downtown Little Rock. But then again, it's also very close to Interstate 30. You hop on there and you can be anywhere in town or in central Arkansas in a few minutes. Metro Church. I like this building here. It's got the rock facade on the back. And then down here is Walker's Home Cooking and Catering. I've never been there. It's a place I've been wanting to try. And so I will say that I will try it soon. And when I do, maybe I'll do a video of it. Here is a building for sale. I don't know if it's this one or that one. Maybe this one here. I do like the arch bricks. One that mirrors it right across the street. Something smells good. Might be Walker's Country Kitchen. It smells kind of like country food. You know how that country food has that smell of fried. You can see how close the freeway is just right down there. More vacant lots. Still next to cool architecture of that house.
Hey, how's it going now?
All right, man. How you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, just a few residential homes left here on Main Street. The rest of them have been turned into businesses or have been demolished and been replaced by a full-blown business. But that is a residential neighborhood there to the east of Main. McClellan House, circa 1903, right next to a modern house, probably, or a modern building, probably built in the late 50s, early 60s. Lots of bus stops along Main Street. And they're, speaking of, there's one. Fisher Honey. I've never had any honey from Fisher Honey. Quite honestly, don't even know if it's still a thing. Quite possibly could be, because there's lots of barrels. "21st in Main." No, this is not where the 21st Street Posse was located. That was in Little Rock. For those of you that were in this area in the early 90s. Lots of cool artwork. I love the architecture, the arches, and the red brick. Dig it. It's a beauty salon. This house is for sale. Special Olympics of Arkansas. I'm assuming that it's still there. Looks quite empty. And Sinful Treats. In a giraffe style, rock arched. So many arches. This one, these arches have been filled in. Donut shop right across the street from North Little Rock High School. Some people called it Old Main, because there were a few high schools in North Little Rock, and this one was the main one. I guess that's what it is. But they've had this is the old building. There has been new construction in addition, where they have the complete high school here. It used to be broke up between 9th grade, had its own campus. 10th grade sophomores had their own campus, and then the 11th and 12th were there in the old main building. Now they have them at least 10th grade on. I'm not sure about 9th grade. They might still have their own campus, but the sophomore campus was directly over there behind the car wash. This is the high school students parking lot. My son attended North Little Rock High School, and his senior year, his parking spot was right here. Basically where that two empty sections are. He really was happy when he got that senior spot. The home of the Wildcats. There's the mascot. The football field is located right there. There's the box office for the, I guess you could either you could park over here in the student parking lot for the games and walk in there, but the home side is over there where the blue bleachers is. This side on the east side is for the visitors. But yeah, he was He was a part of the football state championship team. He was a kicker. Crossing 24th, we're getting ever closer to the end of this walk. North Little Rock has added a Best Western. They had a few motels over there on the other side, and they have since kind of closed down. They were roach motels, I would say. They were not the greatest place. And this is the North Little Rock Police Administration building. The main police station is just down Pershing Boulevard, which is right here, which will be the end of the walk, Pershing Boulevard, because that is where Main Street becomes JFK. The arrows are pointing in my direction, but I am going the opposite direction. All right. This is coming to the end. Thank you for joining me on this walk on this beautiful September 23rd morning in North Little Rock, Arkansas. I appreciate you guys watching. As you can see here, it shows right there. Main Street to the left, JFK to the right. And that's where I'm ending it. So thanks for watching. Join me on my adventures by hitting subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.